Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Yo, Ramon, back in the zone for the whole city. I'm putting on, man. And you know how I got with me, starting to the left.
King Raw, what's up?
My dog.
BMP, you know the B.
And today, the Clutch City Council will present the She-Hulk episodes, what, 1, 2, and 3?
1, 2, and 3.
We just reviewing that today, man, and we just having a little convo about it. So I guess we'll just start off with the good. And what good is there for She-Hulk?
Well, let's go with you guys.
Yeah,
let's go with you guys, and I'll piggyback off you guys. So
Let's start with that because we enjoyed the show.
To say it simply, I enjoyed it.
From,
you know what I mean?
From the jump, we thought it was a good show.
Yep.
We thought it was funny. I like the dynamic between She-Hulk and Bruce. I thought it was really like, this is a good like sibling, not siblings, but they did act kind of like siblings.
No, they had some type of chemistry.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it felt like
they
they were family.
Yeah, it felt like they were family.
They had the family fight.
They had the family
You know what I
fight,
mean?
you know.
Like, yeah.
I did think like some of the jokes hit. I like the fourth wall breaking. I thought it's creative. The way
No,
they're
the fourth
doing
wall
it.
breaking, and it's not like Deadpool fourth wall breaking.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
yeah.
her own type
Yeah,
wall type joint. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I thought it was kind of creative. I like Jen more than I thought. I like her, like, I like the fact that she could like control it.
Yeah.
Because it makes her different from like regular Hulk, raging Hulk. You know what I mean? Like, it allows like for a whole new aspect of the Hulk that I've never seen. Like, especially like with the lawyer shit and like how she's risen to stardom and she's on the news every 5 fucking seconds. You know what I mean? But it's a cool show so far. You know what I mean? So far so good.
Fuck. Well, I was just like going through my head, but yeah, I mean, some of the jokes did hit. I think her as a character is interesting just because it is a different type of Hulk.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, you just got powers. Bro, you're thinking about going back to being a lawyer? But that's just her.
But that was her life.
But that's just her. But as far as the show goes, it just makes me think that the Hulk really sucks in the MCU.
100%.
He sucks.
100%. But
Every
I mean,
time he's on screen, bro, I'm like, I don't know this character. And we missed all the good stuff with the Hulk because it seems like he went through his own arc in the background.
Yeah.
And we don't know about this guy.
Well, they never even gave Hulk his own fucking movie. They'd rather give Black Widow a movie before Hulk.
That's what I'm saying. It's like...
Hulk always been like a punching bag for MCU, so to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's been relegated to a side character, kind of.
Yeah.
And he's one of the biggest characters there. You know what happened in actual...
But this show wasn't what solidified that.
No.
You know what I
Even
mean?
like way before that. This
it's
just like
been before
brings
that.
it into the forefront. Like,
100%.
tell me in Endgame, he wasn't supposed to give Thanos that read.
Oh, 100%. At least it was me.
But you know what happened?
Fucking movie. Yeah.
They were like, you know what? We're gonna give it to Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel
For whatever fucking
for
reason.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
Pandering.
Yeah.
But also, like in the beginning of the show, it starts off with her looking at the camera and she's delivering her speech or opening lines, whatever.
Yeah.
And her female assistant is like, that was great. And then the other guy, the guy in the room, he's like, that sucked. Like, you're never gonna go in. And she's like, well, she's better and you need to leave the room.
Is that the
I'm
same,
like, really?
Is
like
that the
20
same
seconds?
guy from episode 3 that was...
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Self
Is that
Aboard.
him?
I thought that was funny.
Well, I mean,
that-
technically, like, now that we know that she's actually better than this nigga, she's better than him.
Cool.
Well, you just, the dude from episode 3, what's his
The
face?
dude that was on trial.
No, she
Yeah.
is better than that dude. But why did it decide to start opening like that? I'm talking about the show itself. Why did the writers decide, let me film this first?
I mean, they're just trying to show he an asshole.
No, they're
And he's a
trying to show...
reoccurring asshole.
Yeah, it's not like they just
He's
said
a
it.
reoccurring asshole, but I think he's supposed to represent men in society.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, but if they
There's no way, bro.
if they were to do that, I feel like they would have written a lot more characters like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a lot more characters are like that. Like, they got their one other lawyer friend in their little group, that dude, and he was
straight.
with
Yeah, I was
them
about to
and
say,
all
with
that.
him, like, with the...
It seems like it's just that one character is just an asshole.
No, he's
Well,
an
if that
asshole.
happened, that'd be way too much. I think they're trying to sprinkle it in.
But to say that he represents men is like... We could say Hulk represents men, I guess.
But can we say that
the
the
other
show?
lawyer, nigga.
Can we say that the show isn't pandering towards female power?
It doesn't give me that vibe right off rip. And I'll say this, bro, because...
I mean, you know, there's a scene
say,
like it's in the first
no,
episode.
there's 2 seconds.
That's
this
why-
bitch.
that's-
Hold on.
okay,
It's 2 seconds of this bitch saying like, you know, she's angrier or whatever the case. I like, all right, bro. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all know men's struggles. We all know women's struggles, right? But in that scene, she was saying like what? She has to hold her anger more than
Because
men or
people
something like that.
catcall her,
All right,
right?
Bitches get
fair
catcalled.
enough. Fair enough. They
Bitches
get
get
catcalled.
catcalled. Yeah.
Men explain shit to her. One, that's us. Men explain shit to men. You know what I mean?
I get that. I get
What the fuck
that.
is that?
Yeah, you're right.
And then she said,
I might die if I don't control my attitude and shit. I was
or
like,
like,
all
no,
right, you're
she's
going
like,
a
I
little
might
too
get
far.
called like difficult. I might get called.
No, but she was like, I get murdered.
Yeah, she
like
said
who in the
she
law
literally
firm is
said, I
gonna
might
come
get
around
murdered.
and slice your throat?
I don't They're heavy. It's a heavy lot.
But here's my thing. I felt like if I was to have that conversation with any other female, they would have said some dumb shit along those lines, right? And then it contradicts that because she then turns into the Hulk, right? After it's said and done, she said it,
Yeah.
and then Hulk is like,
And
"You
she got
good?"
angry.
And she got angry.
Yeah.
And
So
then runs them
no,
over with
you
a
don't.
sheet.
Yeah, no.
She's just-
Oh, hold on. But no, you don't control your anger because speaking about anger, you just got angry. So that negates that fact or whatever the fuck you talking about, right?
Right.
Hulk, he just let it slide. I felt like it was any bitch would have said some dumb shit like that, and we know it's not true. But to take that 2 seconds and say, the whole show's trying to shove feminism down our throat and shit like that, it doesn't give me that vibe. Even with this whole Megan Thee Stallion thing in the later episode,
I don't mind that at all.
because I keep seeing this reoccurring clip of like Megan and her twerking and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's all the way. That's a mid-credit scene.
It's a mid-credit scene, and
Yeah.
all the mid-credit scenes have just been a little like funny little
Funny
joke
shit.
of
Yeah,
her
yeah,
just
yeah.
doing something.
right.
So that was just a little extra, like just a funny. It was nothing to take
And
seriously.
it just feels like it's some girly
But
shit. You know what I
maybe,
mean?
maybe I'm tired of it is because we're getting very over femaled in, I guess, society and movies and shit. Like there's a difference between like a strong female and then there's the difference between a pandering type female. Like, did you guys see the Batwoman show?
I did
No,
not. I heard that got
no.
canceled.
Yeah.
Like there's it got canceled because it, you know, but there was like a scene where like they were looking at the Batsuit
Yeah.
and like this guy's like, yeah, the Batsuit's perfect, it's great, and she's like, it will be. What's his name? And I was like, damn.
Wait till I put my titties in that suit.
That's
This
what I'm
be
saying.
perfect.
It's like, so you just insulted the Batsuit, all that history because of
all the history.
My
of
only
that
problem
suit.
with it is that every time someone tries to bring up the fact, like they try to bring up like, oh, it's pander and all this other stuff, they only seem to bring up that one scene for
No,
evidence.
it's just that one scene, and that's why I was like, it doesn't feel the other 22 fucking minutes of the show.
None of it
shows
matters.
that.
None of it matters.
It's
It's
just
that
that
one
one
scene.
fucking minute of her saying that she's angry. She might feel that way, but I feel like a lot of bitches feel that way. So it's not too
but
far
it
off
wasn't
of
just
reality.
that scene. There was that scene where she turned into the Hulk and then she turned back and then she was like at that bar or whatever and she was in the bathroom and then all those other girls came in and she's like, what did he do to you? Like, again, somebody did something to her. A guy.
Oh, you talking about when they're like putting makeup on her?
Yeah,
and,
putting
like, here's
makeup
my
on
phone
her.
and
He's
shit like
better.
that.
He's trash. Do this. do that.
But that's not what the internet is saying, bro. They keep showing the same clip of them talking.
I don't
We
care
could
about
probably-
what the
we probably
internet's
get that.
saying. I'm
No,
just
but
saying
I'm
what I
saying
saw.
this is what. Yeah. All right. Well, from what you saw, I don't feel like that's pander. I feel like girls do that. Girls go to the bathroom with each other already, holding hands and all this stuff, other fucking dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a girly show. But since it's fucking comics, I'm willing to watch it. And some of it I'm willing to eat.
They hit you with that
Like-
song at the end of the first episode. Who's that girl?
that shit was fire. That shit was fire. But let's say Harley. Remember the Harley Quinn movie? Harley Quinzel was
Birds
just
of Prey?
Birds of Prey, where fucking this was pandering to me. Like even when they made Black Canary black, they made that bitch black, and then there was a whole squad of like girls. And we're beating up niggas. Like, okay, bro. You know what I mean? Harley came and fight like that. When did she learn how to do martial arts?
When did
and
she
all this
learn to
other
take
shit?
out a whole police station?
With a bat?
Never.
With a bat. But, I mean, I feel like She-Hulk is less than that. You know what I mean? But I enjoy She-Hulk. I like her powers. I like the lawyer aspect of it. I like Jablonski. You know, or whatever my man's name is. Abomination did his thing, and they bought a lot of things like in whole.
Well,
like when Abomination was like, "Bro, I wanted to be the next super soldier." I gotta watch it again.
They called back
I
to
gotta watch it
Shang-Chi. That was fire.
That shit was fire. But
Well, can we talk about Jablonski real quick?
yeah.
Emil
You
Blonsky.
think that boy's reformed?
seemed like it.
Let's start
It
off.
seemed
Let's
like
start
it.
off with the basics here. He said, "I'm reformed." He said, "I just wanted to be the next super soldier," and they turned me into a weapon. Was it really their fault, my friend? We watched the movie. I don't know if you guys remember.
I gotta rewatch
remember.
it. I gotta
I
rewatch
remember.
it because
Here's what happened,
it
right?
did feel like he was willing to take the
No.
No.
It seemed like he wanted
Osman
it.
brought up a great point about that, with him needing to take more of that juice.
He wanted to cut more and more, and the general was like, "Bro, stop." He's like, "More."
Nobody's told him it was addictive.
But
He wanted like juice.
But if it's addictive, then can you blame him?
Is it addictive or he's just
Power's addictive.
Yeah, I guess.
But wait, on
Okay.
top of that, he was the reason, because he was like, "Oh, the only reason I went on that rampage in New York City was because they pumped me full of that super soldier serum, whatever. My orders were just to kill Bruce. I went to go do that."
Yeah.
But he's the motherfucker that went up there, put a gun to Mr. Blue's head, and said, "Pump me with Banner's blood."
He literally did that.
I feel like he was addicted at that time. Was he not?
But he wasn't pumping him with super soldier serum. He said, "Pump me with Banner's blood. Make
Straight
me a
juice.
Hulk."
Because that shit is stronger, bro. You would have a problem with a nigga that kicked you into a fucking tree. Put you in a body cast. You'd be like, "Yo, fuck that nigga."
No, fair
He's
enough.
dead.
If you have a problem with him, that's fair. But after you got juiced, you went and took out 1,000 people in New York. You got a problem with that?
There's not
too?
much I can defend with Jablonski, bro. But
No.
the way they did it in the show, they had me.
No,
for a
they did
second.
not.
No,
have me
they
one
had
second. I
me.
was like,
They
I
had
remember
me.
you.
When he was sitting there, he was like, "I thought I would be the next Captain America." I was
Nah,
like, "Bro,
nah.
I was feeling bad."
Yeah, I was like, damn, did that shit really happen like
No,
that?
I was like, bro, no.
I
I
remember, he was
remember
trying
you,
to.
Jablonski.
Yeah. I was like, bro,
I remember that boy.
But I mean, they had me for a second. I ain't gonna lie. But nonetheless, I'm willing to look past a couple things for the sake of She-Hulk, and because it is turning out to be a good show. I didn't like that fucking corny ass action scene where the niggas came with the
Yeah. Can we talk about that? Like
And that bitch was like, "Yo, did you steal some Asgardian construction wear?" Like,
And they were like, "Yeah."
yeah.
Who were those guys?
Some punks.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
like
They
no
stole
punches
Asgardian
run up on
construction.
She-Hulk.
Yeah. That was,
Well, you know,
It seems like those.
motherfuckers gonna want to attack celebrities.
No, but it's
But they were there for a reason.
yeah,
they were there for a
exactly,
reason.
exactly.
yeah. So we'll see.
Now
where
where
that
that's
reason.
going.
We'll see where that going.
Because they wanted her blood. I heard rumors that they're gonna go into Scar, Hulk's son. That's why he's going back out into space. I also heard rumors about Red Hulk making an appearance. Yeah, Red Hulk and Scar mainly.
I heard rumors about
That'd
Jablonski
be
not
cool.
being on the up.
No, tell him
what?
what you told me. Tell him what you told me about.
So
the
they did an
creators.
interview and like one of the creators, somebody involved with the show, I can't remember who it was, but somebody asked him a question and they were like, "So is Jablonski?" It's not Jablonski. I can't remember his name, but is he reformed and stuff? And the guy was like, "No comment." So if he reformed,
You saw his face right
Is
there.
that
He was
where-
like, "Whoa."
No, I mean that's like in the back of my head while she's like defending this nigga and they're having the trial. I'm like, bro, it's like, how can we really let a supervillain back on the fucking streets? And he's a Hulk.
and he can straight up control transforming back.
Bro, that shit was so funny. That nigga transformed him. I was like,
Oh!
shoot him! Right. So that shit was hilarious.
But like with all these rumors of these other Hulks making an appearance, I wonder if the leader is going to make an appearance.
That'd
If
be
you
super
remember the
dope.
leader, because the leader was already hinted at in the Incredible Hulk movie.
Who does
'cause
he lead?
Mr. Blue, he's like super smart or some shit like that.
He just calls himself the leader.
Yeah,
What a
he
fucking
kind of
nerd.
like a what's his name, MODOK.
Like a MODOK.
Kinda like a MODOK type thing.
Like Brainiac type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've already like hinted at him in the MCU with the Incredible Hulk movie,
Yeah.
Mr. Blue, when he's laying on
His
the
head
floor.
started-
Oh yeah.
And the
I
banner's
was
blood is
wondering what
dripping
that
into
was.
his head, and his head's starting to grow.
Yeah.
That's him becoming the leader, but they never went anywhere with that. So now with them trying to get She-Hulk's DNA, all these rumors of these other Hulks making an appearance, I wonder if the leader is going to come back into the MCU and they're finally going
I
to do
mean,
something with him.
that would be dope, but before I see any of the Hulks, I just need to see regular Hulk done in a good light.
Please,
you know what I mean? That's
please.
before we
It's
focus
just
on
a
any
huge
Red
reminder.
Hulk.
It's just a huge F you to Hulk, basically.
Yeah, like
What
and
is
Hulk's not even like
Man.
one of my favorite super. Well,
Me
I guess
neither.
he is, but it's like, bro, we can't deny that nigga's like.
No, it's just I hate Smart Hulk. I just hate him. I
Yeah,
don't like him at all.
Does Marvel fully own the Hulk yet, or is
I
it
don't
still
think
under
so.
Universal?
Yeah, I don't think
Because
so.
that was the big thing with it, was that Universal gave Marvel the rights to use Hulk, but he wasn't
not a
allowed.
full movie.
He
Yeah.
wasn't allowed a solo movie. He
Yeah.
could only appear in team-up movies.
Yeah.
You know what Universal
trash.
might do? Is just try to do a Spider-Man thing with the Hulk.
Oh no.
That would suck.
Nah, but we haven't heard anything about that in a
No,
minute.
I'm
so
surprised they haven't done that yet, though. Take that boy Mark
They just
Ruffalo
need
and make
to
their
chill.
own movie.
They need to chill. They need to
I
chill.
did like the little jokes. Like there are some like jokes here and there that do hit. Like when he was talking, when she called Bruce to be like, "Yo, is it okay if I take this case? You know, you and Abomination had beef," and Hulk was like, "I was a different person back then." That was them making a joke. Literally, he was a different
different
person.
person.
At that point.
Yeah. I'm not sure if a lot of people caught that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I
like,
get it.
And I thought that joke was funny. I thought that
No,
was
the
a little
writing
like
in there,
nice
like
cute.
no, they got some good jokes in there. Like the writing team, Marvel knows what they're doing with as far as writing. But I think Marvel keeps their ears to the street, or like they be online. I know they be online. So a lot of this controversy and like people and rumors and shit like that, they like to play around. Like they showed that with Spider-Man No Way Home, like with the memes and
The
shit,
meme, the pointing
and
meme,
I'm
yeah.
something of a scientist.
myself.
yeah. Like they be listening, bro.
Yeah.
And so I feel
And even
like
the casting, like Fantastic Four, John Krasinski.
John,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So-
straight up fan cast.
honestly. So I feel like Marvel is gonna do something better with She-Hulk and hopefully
And
do
Hulk
something with Hulk.
himself.
There's no way that they're
Please.
just chilling in the studio and they're
I
like,
wanna
oh,
see-
Hulk is perfect. And
So
people
I'll-
like Hulk.
Phase 1 through 3 was great, but the Hulk is like a glaring issue with that shit.
I want to see Edward Norton's Hulk back,
too.
and
Me
the way
too.
the way I
Me
was
too.
discussing it with you, I think, was that they could just make him a variant because like she was talking to him
Yeah.
on the phone, was like, "Yo, that was in." She was like, "You went on a rampage in Harlem through Times Square and shit like that." And so the way I was thinking about it is like they could literally just make that another multiverse, and it just Edward Norton's Hulk is a variant of the Mark Ruffalo Hulk.
That'd be
You think
dope.
so?
It could work out.
No,
that
it
way.
could work out, and if we're doing like a World War Hulk type, like him going berserk, I could just go back to Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Let's be done with this one.
Listen,
Bro, this Hulk didn't even do no car gauntlets. Out of all the movies, he even like remember in the old ones?
Is that iconic? I
To
know
me,
car
yeah,
gauntlet.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
a car,
the car
I
gauntlet.
know
You
in
can
the
even do that
movie.
shit in the game. Make fucking car gauntlets.
Can
But
you?
MCU Hulk, I never seen him put anything around his wrist. No
No.
chain, no nothing.
Dude, we haven't seen MCU Hulk go crazy since like the first Avengers.
Avengers,
bro.
right,
The
right.
first Avengers.
Right.
How nuts, but
yeah.
anyway, let's do like final ratings, I guess.
Final rating. Well, this is my last thing, bro. If Hulk could fucking punch a Shatari alien and stop it dead in his tracks, why is he getting ran over by a fucking Jeep? Stop it. Stop. Dude, he should have been able to crush the Jeep with his fucking dick. Like the whole fucking Jeep just crushed.
Look.
He did throw the shit out of that boulder though.
He did throw the shit out of that
That
boulder.
went out of space.
Nah, that
That's gone.
Yeah, I was like, you can't sleep on the Hulk though. Like,
Right,
still
he's
fucking
still
Hulk.
strong.
Look, my thing is though, I don't care what we see. I have one request for the MCU, and it's that if we ever see a multiverse with Hulk, like especially in Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, when you know the multiverses are coming together, bro, I want to see Lou Ferrigno. But I don't want him CGI'd, bro. I want Lou
Paint
Ferrigno
it.
pull
Paint
up
that nigga.
green body paint in a wig.
Right.
Let me see that OG Hulk.
Let me see
bro.
the OG. Facts.
Have you seen him muscles drooping and shit?
Let me get it.
Bro,
Where's the sun at?
yeah,
Where's the sun?
that sounds big.
Where's the sun? Yeah, get
Let's
the
see
sun.
it.
Bro, you seen Mark, or not Mark, but Arnold's son?
No.
Arnold has
Yo,
two.
that
Arnold
boy
has
too.
two
Yo.
kids though.
Yeah.
Arnold has two kids. One of them is like really like taking Arnold's path and is like really fit.
Yeah.
The other one is like
Fuck that.
built like me.
Well, there's always that one kid that's just like, fuck you, dad.
I hate you.
Like, you're not my dad. Be like, bro, yeah. But, last rating for any. Y'all
So,
wanna.
so let's do this real quick. Off of the first 3 episodes, right? Where do you compare this
To other shows?
to the other Marvel shows?
It's not better than
Off
What
of the
If.
first 3 episodes.
Not better than What If for me. Not better
Of
than
course, of
WandaVision
course.
for me.
Of
Not
course.
better
No.
than.
Loki,
better than
not better
Loki.
than Loki.
I think it's better than Hawkeye.
Definitely better than
I
Hawkeye.
think it's comparable to
those-
Hawkeye. I think I think it's
Fuck
comparable
no.
to Hawkeye.
Fuck no. Hawkeye
You know
was trash.
what I think it beats? Miss Marvel.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Beats Miss Marvel.
Beats Miss Marvel,
What
but
about
definitely
Moon
beats Miss.
It doesn't beat
No,
Moon Knight.
It's. I think it's on the
it's
level.
it's on
of
the
Moon
level
Knight.
of Moon Knight.
We
It's
gotta
on the level
see.
of Moon
We
Knight.
gotta
Moon
see how
Knight
these
beats it
next.
a little.
Well, we gotta see how these next 3 episodes play out. But I think it's better than Moon Knight because, like, when we were talking about it,
It's
before you had
comparable.
watched it,
It's comparable.
we were like, how is it to Moon Knight? Like, how's that first episode compared to Moon Knight's first episode? None of us could fucking remember how Moon Knight even started.
I
And
remember.
that says something.
No,
Well, it started off with Stephen Grant.
Yeah, it started off with him in the museum, and then at the end he fights the thing, the monster that came through in
Oh
the
yeah,
bathroom.
like the
But it didn't show the
fucking-
fight scene.
yeah.
But the next 2 episodes I can't.
Oh yeah, when it pans and he's just like. He's just punching that shit.
People are like, yeah,
Yeah, some badass
we
shit.
didn't see nothing.
Right?
I think right now it's comparable to Moon Knight, but I think Moon Knight's just like that much.
I think
above
Moon
Well, no,
Knight
the
has it
only
because
thing-
of intrigue.
I've been intrigued. Yeah. Like the psychology of it and
Yeah.
like.
I was gonna say when they started going through like the memories and shit like that, that specifically, like that whole like end half of Moon Knight, I think is putting it above with the them in the underworld and shit like that. I love that in Moon Knight.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm having more fun with She-Hulk, just like off of just like. I feel like She-Hulk is like a She-Hulk comic as far as the comedy, fourth break
No, it feels
laws
like
and shit like that. Like,
And I like the
very-
credits,
it hits
how they have like the artwork for the credits and shit.
I
the
like the
artwork
credits.
is fire.
Yeah,
The
I like the
artwork is
credits.
fire. The soundtrack is fire for She-Hulk. Like,
All right, so points
they're
wise,
doing
what
this
do
shit.
you guys giving it?
For the first 3 episodes, I'd give it a solid like 7, 8.
I give it a 7.
I do 6.57.
Why is it 6.5, dude?
Because
6.5.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, which other series did I give 7? And that's better. I gave Moon Knight like a 7, 7.5.
I think Moon
It's-
Knight
it-
solid 8.
It wasn't 8. It wasn't 8 because it's just
No,
it
the
was
ending
so
wasn't
disappointing.
8.
It was
The
so
end- no.
disappointing.
For the
we
ending,
didn't
it
see
didn't-
him. We didn't see him fight that often.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
didn't see his other personality.
You see him in that
And
Maybach?
we see him do this.
In that Maybach though.
But yeah, I'm gonna go 6.57.
All right, 7,
7.
6.5. So overall,
Overall, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7.
I think it's a Clutch City overall 7.
7. Yeah.
Okay.
It rounds it out.
Sure.
But what can make it better? What can make it better? in your
Action.
opinion? Action, for sure.
I don't think it's gonna get action that much. Here's why I think it is, because already from the jump, she had already said like this is a lawyer show. It seems like a flip of what
But then,
Daredevil
bro,
was.
but then again, like as
Oh,
soon
yeah.
as they're gonna do some lawyer stuff at the end of the first episode, she has to go beat someone up. So it's like, okay,
I feel
Oh, yeah,
like
I mean, yeah.
so I feel like it's a direct flip of what Daredevil was, because Daredevil was more action, less lawyer. This seems like more lawyer, less action.
oh please, I
Well,
just
we'll
asked
see.
them not to fuck Daredevil up. Just
Yeah,
please don't
100%.
fuck
They are,
Daredevil up.
well, you seen his suit?
I don't like
He's
the
supposed
suit.
to be in this one.
I haven't seen the suit, but
It's
I
in the
heard it's
trailer?
the red
Yes.
and the
I don't
yellow.
like the suit.
Yeah, it's not that.
Just-
Wong was fire too. I like Wong.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
Wong.
That
Wong was
motherfucker pulled
fire.
up. That motherfucker pulled
Bro.
up late, fashionably late, and then they're like, "Yo, that was a federal offense. You broke my push." He was like, "I gotta go."
I'm out. Yeah, Wong is like MVP for me, like MCU, bro. Shout out Wong.
He has a
Shout out
LinkedIn too. The
Why-
Sorcerer Supreme has a LinkedIn. Like,
Oh,
Did you
he
hear
works
he
off
worked at,
commission.
like-
He works off commission.
Bro, did you see he worked like as a barista or some shit?
yeah, he was a barista, Sorcerer Supreme, librarian
Oh yeah,
in Nepal.
yeah. Man of many hats.
That man
of
got a
many hats.
resume.
No,
He
he's
got
a legend.
resume.
He's a legend. But yeah, that's She-Hulk.
Overall, Clutch
any
City
last
seven.
words, boys?
No. Go watch She-Hulk. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. You know the vibes,
We'll
man.
be back for the rest of the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And, you know, that's pretty much it. That's Clutch City signing out. Got my boy,
King Raw.
BMP.
Young Ramon in the fucking zone, man. Whole city out there. We out.
Later.